we have a new heavyweight champion in Gunther beating Jay. Tommy, I know you're very upset to not hear the beats as much as we're going to be hearing them, but what did you think of the finish of that match?
You know what? I like the finish, even though for the last 5 minutes it seemed like they were in a wrestle, but they were telling a story there. How both of them were battling and both of them didn't want to give up. One put another in a sleeper, the other one put a sleep. So they told a great story, not doing a lot of work in the ring, and that's a kudos to Jay and Gunther together, man. Because I got to tell you, man. I had a feeling, we texted before and I said, maybe he's going to drop tonight with his kid there. And you said his kid, and I got the whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I'd like to see Jay chase him now again. I mean, it's another storyline that they've rehashed over and over, but I think Gunther really carries the belt really well. And I think that's why they made that change.
Raphael, what about you?
The whole match, I was just thinking what Tommy's been saying for the past couple of weeks, that he wasn't going to be the champ for long, and we just saw it happen today. Now, is he going to chase Gunther again? I don't know. I think maybe they need to go a different angle, because myself, I'm kind of tired of that story. Even though the story was told really well tonight, but I'm kind of tired of those two. So I kind of want to see maybe another match for Gunther, but it was a great, great, great ending.
Yeah, I love the ending, and we were talking about, his son coming out. Every time I see a kid come out with their parent, I'm like, they're about to lose, and I'm waiting for the camera cut to the kid crying. That's going to go epically all over social media. But I kind of agree with Raphael. Like, I'm a little tired of the story of Gunther and Jay. We've seen it for so long now, and we've kind of been pulled in a couple other directions with it. I was a little disappointed. I love the ending. You got the Pyro Gunther winning. I was a little disappointed because I thought possibly we might actually see a quick cash-in from Seth tonight. No, Raphael, you didn't want to see that happen. You thought that wasn't going to happen at all.
No, because we saw so many faces come out that we didn't maybe think about. We saw Bailey, we saw Nikki, we saw LA Knight. I mean, there was a lot of people coming out. So once I saw LA Knight and all that, I'm like, there's no way Seth is cashing.
Yeah. I think it's too early for that too, Gabby. I think they're going to really build up this Wise Men Alliance or whatever they're going to be called. I'm surprised it didn't happen tonight, but I somewhere I said this on the watch along, that somewhere down the line it could be Becky joining them. I thought that would be really good. Rafi had a great idea where Jacob turned on Solo, and we thought Jacob was going to go in the alliance. How mind blowing would that be right then and there?
Dude, good Jacob stuff, is man. So good. Like, I sorry to cut you off. Jacob is one of my highlights. Every time I see him on, I'm like, I can't wait for him to have that title around him. And when he reaches that point for himself, he's going to be insane. He's just a crazy, crazy human being. And I just think it's great. So I loved seeing that as well. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what's next for Jay and Gunther. But I do think Jay, in the end of everything, when it comes to this rivalry, made me 10 million times more invested in Gunther than I ever was before this rivalry happened. So as much as it elevated Jay to Jey Uso in the Yeats, it really elevated Gunther for me too, because he did nothing for me as champion until this rivalry, which made me start to hate him. So
yeah, you're absolutely right. If you heard me and Coach every week talking about Gunther carrying him, I actually like Gunther right now, and I think Jay's going to probably take a little time off with these injuries, so-called injuries that he's had. So maybe he's going to do that. We'll see.
That's why I think Gunther goes. I cannot see a beefy match, maybe with Braun or do feud with one of those two beefy guys over there, so Seth can try to get all the belts on his side.
I love a beefy match. A big man beefy match. The meaty men is my favorite thing in the entire world. So I like.
I couldn't say meaty men. I said beefy. I couldn't say meaty men.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but beef is meat, Raphael. So
I know, but I agree.
Kind of all makes sense. I make a lot of sense. Put that in your bets and see if people would want a beef or meat. I don't know.
Wow. That was good.
I know, I'm pretty good. Tommy, I'm pretty good. Anyway, can only get this riveting stuff on the last word.